Hello, I'm back with my May TBR. I only have 4 set books that I want to read in May, but they are a little bit larger books. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through all of them or not, but if I do, then I have a few other books set aside that I'm kind of interested in reading that I will try to get to if I finish these. Now my first book I'm actually currently reading, I started reading in April, and that is Gone Girl by Mrs. Gillian Flynn. I think I've been saying it wrong. But I watched the movie with my boyfriend, and he really wanted to watch the movie, and I've been wanting to watch the movie for a while, but I wanted to read the book first. But since he decided he really wanted to watch the movie too, I went ahead and watched it with him, and now I really want to read the book. The only problem is, since I watched the movie, I think I spoiled myself for this. It starts out with a husband and wife named Nick and Amy, and it is their 5th wedding anniversary, and Amy turns up missing. So I don't want to say too much because I don't want to ruin this for anybody. And like I said, since I have already watched the movie, I think I've already spoiled myself pretty bad, but I still want to read this and I still want to give it a chance. I'm only on page 12 so far. I'm taking this book really slow. I really enjoy the writing so far. It's really fun and pretty detailed. I'm taking this really slow because I really want to take my time and enjoy it, and even though I spoiled myself by watching the movie, I am really interested in reading this book. The next book I have is a book that I started reading back either in high school or college, and I think that some sort of finals or work or something made it where I couldn't finish reading it or get very far in reading it at all, because I only made it to page 28 or 29, but that is Dragon Wing, the first book in the Deathgate Cycle series by Margaret Weis and Tracy Hickman. And this is a, I guess, adult fantasy book. It's a series of 7 books, and I have all 7 books, but some of them are hardcovers and some of them are mass market paperbacks. I actually reordered all the books that I have in mass market paperback in hardcover, which was really hard to find. So in my wrap-up, if I finish reading this, you'll probably see the hardcover and not this little mass market paperback. And that being said, it is set in a world that is divided into 4 realms, and they are sky, stone, fire, and water. And this first book takes place in the Sky realm, and it follows a lot of characters. There's an assassin hired to kill a royal prince by the king himself, a dwarf that challenges the beliefs of his people and leads them in a rebellion, and a sinister wizard will enact his plan to rule Arianas, a plan that may be felt far beyond the realm of sky and into the Deathgate itself. I really enjoy Margaret Weis and Tracy Hickman's writing, so I don't know why I never picked this book back up. I'm really looking forward to trying to read this book again. The next book I have is Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson, and this follows a princess named Kelsey Raleigh Glynn that is ascending to her rightful place as Queen of the Tearling. I don't know a whole lot about it other than what I've read on the little blurb on the back, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, and it sounds like a nice fantasy book, which, if you haven't noticed with my obsession with Dragonlance books, I really like fantasy books. So I'm a little late to the party on this one because this was the Booksplosion Book of the Month for April, but I've heard so many good things about it that I really wanted to pick it up. I just ended up not being able to pick it up until the end of April, so it's going to be on my May reads. And my last book that I've picked out to read during May is Chosen, book 3 in the House of Night series by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. And I'm not going to say anything about this one because it's the 3rd book in a series and I don't want to spoil anybody if they haven't read the series. But it follows a girl named Zoe. Sorry if I'm not in the same spot or at the same angle, but I got interrupted and had to turn my camera off, and let's get back to this. The House of Night, if you do not know, is a school for fledgling vampires. And human kids are marked whenever they are teenagers, and once they're marked, they have to go to the House of Night, or the school for the fledglings, until they become an actual vampire. Since this is book 3, I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to say anything more than that. This is actually a pretty thick book, even though it doesn't look it. It is over 300 pages. So these are the 4 books that I have picked out to try to read during May, and if I actually get through all of these books, I'll have read roughly 1,600 pages. So that is quite a bit, and I will be lucky if I can get through all of this. I have a lot of crocheting to do because I have a couple of events that I have to ship stuff out for, so I'm going to be pretty busy other than reading. And if you are interested in seeing what I do make, I might post a little video on here showing some of the stuff that I make. I do have a crochet channel. I haven't posted anything on there recently because I do not have the right lighting to be able to record crochet videos at this time. So yeah, that is my May TBR. That's all I have for this video, and I'll see you next time.